One of the incredible things about people who believe in evolution, as Dawkins says, evolution sounds like evil, which it is. Evolution causes one to believe that things can somehow or other come by themselves, that there's no rhyme or reason for anything, that there is really no morality, and that there is no need for people to worry about the lives of others. The very fact that this runs contrary to our sensibilities indicates that our sensibilities are not products of evolution, but rather our sensibilities are products of a higher design, a higher wisdom that has a moral position. Our morality is implanted within us, not because it helps us survive, but rather because the designer wants us to be moral, wants us to care. And you've argued with me, no, that's not true. Hitler believed in evolution. And just as evolution of the animal required survival of the fittest, the same thing was true with regards to evolution of man. You had to get rid of those that were not fit. Take them out of the equation. And in Nazi Germany, they murdered all those who were idiots, that had emotional and intellectual challenges, who could not work, non-productive people, non-productive cells. Same basis and the same argument as you have for abortion is the same argument that you have for getting rid of the retarded and the helpless and the sick. Euthanasia, abortion, and Nazism, master racism, are all interconnected because they believe that we're just a bunch of cells and everything is dependent upon the general good feeling of people, the good feeling of those who can survive, and let the helpless be damned. Let's get rid of all those people who deplete our medical resources. Their lives aren't worth living anyway. Let's get rid of unwanted babies. Let's have Planned Parenthood, which, together with the biological theories of Darwin, Malthus, will lead mankind not just to an elitism, but to a level of cruelty that gets people to be totally insensitive to the plight of others. As a young student, I was forced to read Plato's Republic. I want to be honest with you, it was so boring I had to read only the Cliff Notes. I aced that course, but I hated the Republic. The thing that I hated most about it was that when people got older, they would leave the community and die in the woods because they were no longer productive. And I felt how horrible that this was. To parents and grandparents that had raised families and had given their lives for good children, to have such a terrible end. And I realized right then and there that philosophy was not the answer for man's quest for truth. What is the answer? The answer is the Jewish Bible, that stands alone and determined and unscathed and undeterred against the theories of the so-called enlightened scientists, especially those who believe in evolution, evolutionary science. Evolution is a theory. Evolution is a fact only within a certain range of existences and certain range of movement within the species. Evolution is not true. We did not come from the protozoa, and we do have a soul. And yes, those who do not believe in the soul and hurt other people who are helpless will be judged by the divine designer, which we call God.